So, we are living through what many are calling a trust recession. People have been burned by fake reviews, misleading promises, businesses that didn't deliver, and so on and so on. So, when someone lands on your website, they're already skeptical before they read a single word. Today, I'm going to show you what builds trust and the trust killers that send visitors running. I'm Steph from Clarity Web Design Studio. Trust builder number one: show that you understand their world. Now, this sounds simple, but we see this all the time. We're not talking about your world. The purpose of your website is not to show what your world is like. The purpose is to show that you understand their world. That means we're talking about the language that they use, the problems that they're facing, the outcomes that they want. One of my clients had a homepage that listed every possible type of therapy that someone might need, full of clinical jargon. But her potential clients weren't looking for a therapy textbook. They wanted to know, can you help my family heal? So when we rebuilt the site to lead with those client outcomes, she is now able to say that she's proud of the site where she wasn't before. Trust builder number two: social proof that sounds like them. So this isn't just testimonials. This is stories that sound like their actual situation. When someone reads a review and thinks, that's exactly like my problem, trust starts to build. Generic praise like, oh, they're great to work with, they're so nice, does almost nothing. Specific results, like I went from dreading my website to being proud to share it, or the stats that we can show with our case studies and our testimonials, that lands. Trust builder number three: a photo that feels real. Your photo matters more than you think. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to feel authentic. Stock photos of random smiling people, which, by the way, they're frequently white people and very specific body types. Those are trust killers because we see them everywhere. It doesn't mean you can't use stock photos, but you want to be intentional and clear about the strategy behind using them. So if you have a website that's full of these stock photos, that's kind of a trust killer. An actual photo of you, even if it's not professionally lit, trust builder, because people want to know that there is a real human behind that website. So then we're going to get into these trust killers. So here are three really solid examples of trust killers. And this is not something that you're doing on purpose, right? It's because, well, for a variety of different reasons. Trust killer number one: you are giving them too much information. Sounds crazy, but it's true. When visitors feel overwhelmed trying to figure out what you do, they don't feel trust. They feel confused. And confused visitors leave. Full stop. Trust killer number two: broken anything. This is a notorious problem with websites, especially as over time things change. But broken links, error pages, forms that don't submit, these are all broken things that break people's trust. I had one client whose previous site before working with us had 95% of visitors landing on broken error pages. Imagine trying to build trust when people can't even access your content. And then finally, trust killer number three: it's too hard to contact you. If finding your contact information requires clicking through multiple pages or scrolling to the bottom of a really long page, or it's just not even there at all, that doesn't feel like a trust builder. That feels like you're hiding. So if you're easy to contact, that helps to make you trustworthy. If you are hard to contact, that makes you suspicious. So here is your action step for today. Look at your website on your phone. Can you easily find? Easily is the key word there. Can you easily find your contact information? Are all of the links working? Do your photos make you feel confident about your business? If the answer to any of those is no, you found your first fix. And if you want to see where your site stands on trust and usability, you can take the website confidence score quiz. It's free, it takes about 5 minutes. The link is in the description. I'm Steph. I build websites for humans by humans. See you in the next one.